doing it, aren't you? You're shitting in the street.
Chances are, if you've seen a funny flick in the past 20 years, Judd Apatow's name is somewhere in the credits. He wrote and directed Knocked Up, Funny People, and This Is 40, which all star his hilarious real-life wife, Leslie Mann.
On your last form, you said that you were born in 1975.
Didn't you tell me you were born in 1976?
I lie about my age, okay?
Okay.
As a producer, he was the man behind those Bridesmaids and that Anchorman. And he directed Amy Schumer's movie, Trainwreck, taking her from the comedy stage to the big screen. Now he's converting another comic into a movie star with the new film, The King of Staten Island, starring Saturday Night Live's Pete Davidson.
I like your tattoos. What are those numbers on your arm?
Oh, that's the date my dad died. He was a fireman. Died in a fire 17 years ago.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Don't be. It's fine.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Not your dad. Thanks for joining us, Judd, and congratulations on the film. Last time I saw you here in Australia, I hosted you at a football match.
That was really fun for me because, you know, it's such a different sport than we have in the United States, and we couldn't have had more fun. Thank you for taking us.
The film is inspired by the real life of Davidson, whose father tragically died fighting fires in 9/11. In the film, he plays Scott, who has a similar story but can't move on from his past. When you're working and developing and writing this film with somebody like Pete, do you find yourself, you become protective of them?
Oh, absolutely. I definitely felt that way the entire time with Pete because I felt like I was asking him to talk about something that was so intimate and personal and painful that I wanted the experience to be positive for him. I wanted him to feel like telling this story would make him feel better, sharing it with the world would make other people feel better. And so I was nervous the entire time that the experience would be unpleasant and also that the movie would be terrible and then he would be re-traumatized by making the worst movie ever about the most important subject.
I love the scenes in the firehouse, Judd, with the firefighting crew hanging out, the loose banter, the sense of family. To me, it almost felt like comics backstage at a comedy room. Was that something you discussed?
So the people who played the firefighters, half of them were real firefighters and half of them were comedians. We talked to a lot of firefighters about the vibe in the firehouse because they are really funny and they're pranking each other. It's very fraternal. But then the second they leave for a fire, it's like a military operation. No one's messing around. They're all excellent at their jobs.
The great Steve Buscemi is in the movie. He plays firefighter Papa. I had no idea he was a real firefighter before he took up acting.
He was a firefighter for 4 years in Little Italy in New York before his career took off. And after 9/11, he went to Ground Zero and helped with the cleanup for a long time. And he's just one of the greatest actors and people I know. We were so excited to have him in the movie, and we knew that he would be the heart of the film. And I think his work is really beautiful.
Judd's daughter, Maud Apatow, plays Scott's sister in the film, who encourages him to find a life of his own.
You gotta get your shit together. Time is passing by very quickly.
That's why I smoke weed all the time, okay? It slows it all down.
What's it like when you're directing your own daughter? How much of you is wearing the director's hat and how much of you is wearing the dad hat?
Well, you know, when I used to make movies with her, like Knocked Up, she was a little kid, so it really wasn't even acting. It was like, a lot of times, I don't know if she knew the cameras had film in them. I would just get her to fight with her sister and see if I could capture it. This was the first time I worked with her where she really was a master of her craft. She's been on the TV show Euphoria and on the Netflix show Hollywood, and she reminds me a lot of her mom, Leslie Mann.
Is it hard, though, to give your daughter notes?
I find that my notes just screw her up. When I watch the dailies, I notice that the early takes before I told her what to do are so much better than the takes after I told her.
Congratulations on the film again, Judd. It's fantastic. We love everything you do. You're such a fantastic ambassador for comedy, and we hope to see you back in Australia soon. We can take you to another game of footy.
All right, take care. Be well. See you, Pete.
That's optimistic.
Really, I really love the film. The King of Staten Island opens in cinemas nationally from today, except in Melbourne, where it will open after the current lockdown.
Well, that